I'm addressing those people that are losing their minds over the fact that I pop my son. He's 6 months old. I pop him on a daily basis, like every hour now. In his whole life, I've actually only popped him like twice, and that was because he was screaming because he was angry, and he was just losing his temper, so I popped him. Popping is always a second resort, though, unless he, when he gets older, unless he's lied or he's being disobedient. Those are always immediate spankings. But I do believe in spanking. I do spank him, and I will continue to spank him until he's an adult, because he has to learn discipline and boundaries and rules, even if he is disabled. Disabled kids do not get special privileges from discipline and boundaries and all that. They still have to learn manners. But I do spank him. I mean, not like every day. Like I said, only like twice in his whole life. And that was only when it was really necessary. And then, of course, I always go back and I love him and I give him loves afterwards. And someone had said he's disabled, though. He's probably always uncomfortable. No, he's not always uncomfortable. Actually, for the most part, the only time he's uncomfortable is when he's scrunched up. And he's hardly ever scrunched up because he's always either laying on my stomach, laying on his back, or playing with toys. He's hardly ever uncomfortable. SMA isn't a physically painful disability. He still has rules to learn, and he will be disciplined when he doesn't follow them. The Bible actually says to spank your kids. It says, those who spare the rod hate their son. So yes, I spank him, and I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not a horrible mother because of it. If anything, I'm a good mother because I'm teaching him to have manners, to be a responsible human, and to treat people with kindness. Spanking is needed in the right times, and gentle parenting is needed in the right times. It's a half and half. You can't have just one without the other. And spanking isn't the only punishment that I will do in the future. Of course, I will do gentle parenting when it is needed, and I will spank him when it is needed. Or maybe I'll put him in timeout, or maybe I will give him an extra chore, whatever. Spanking is not the only punishment that people who think spanking is a... let me reword that. When people say that they believe in spanking, they do spank, that is not their only punishment they ever do. That's what people act like. When people say that I spank and I believe in spanking, that is the most extreme discipline that they do. That's like if they've been told to stop, or they've been told something over and over and they aren't listening, then they get a spanking. But it's never the first resort. Unless for me, when he gets older, any lying or disobedience will be an immediate spanking.